While measuring my new home, I suddenly discovered with horror that the same wall measured a perfect 90-degree angle in one spot, yet shifted over 30 degrees when measured from a different position. Even more bizarrely, when I poured a cup of water onto the floor, the liquid spontaneously split into two separate streams. To figure out why, I immediately grabbed a tape measure to check the width inside the house, then went outside to measure the same spot. To my shock, the inside was 5 meters longer than the outside. Even my daughter was stunned, as this defied all common physics knowledge. Just then, my daughter suddenly felt a chill, rushing back to the living room to grab her coat, and so I watched my daughter walk out the door, but after a long time, she still hadn't returned. I thought she might be playing hide and seek with me, but when I went inside, I only found her coat lying on the floor. This instantly made me sense something was wrong. I hurriedly searched every corner of the room for my daughter, yet it was precisely during this search that I discovered the eerie nature of this house. I had clearly opened the bedroom door, yet upon pushing it open, I entered the first floor living room. Suddenly, a dark shadow appeared behind me, but I didn't notice it at the time because my immediate priority was to find my daughter quickly. Unexpectedly, I found myself disoriented even within my own home, so I quickly grabbed a chair and placed it by the doorway as a marker. The moment I turned around, I was utterly stunned. The bedroom had transformed into a long corridor. Meanwhile, my daughter, stumbling blindly, had wandered into a pitch-black hallway. Before she could grasp where she was, a large door swung open on its own. Stepping inside, she discovered in the bathtub of this room lay a woman with disheveled hair. As my daughter slowly approached, a man suddenly appeared behind her. A sudden scream reached my ears. I followed the sound, finally locating the room where my daughter was. I frantically kicked at the door, but when it burst open, I found myself back in the living room. Seeing my daughter cowering on the stairs, I rushed to embrace and comfort her. After she regained her composure, she told me Tama that other people were living in this new house. Those words instantly jolted me awake, for ever since we moved into this new home, a series of eerie incidents had unfolded. The day I brought my wife to the new house, I heard a man's voice coming from inside the wall. After I told my wife to be quiet, the voice suddenly stopped. At first, I thought the sound might have been my imagination, and didn't think much of it. Little did I know that something strange would happen that very night. My daughter was just about to sleep when a figure flashed past her bed. When it reached 10:30 p.m., I went to turn off the lights in each room, but after switching off every light in the house and returning to our bedroom, I discovered my wife had already fallen asleep. This puzzled me greatly, as she had just finished brushing her teeth before I turned off the lights. What I didn't realize was, it was now 3 a.m., meaning 5 hours had passed since I went outside to turn off the lights. The next day, I went to a nearby store to buy some things. When the owner saw me, he revealed a shocking secret. He advised me to move out of that house, as it had changed hands several times, and each new occupant vanished mysteriously shortly after moving in. Moreover, come nightfall, strange noises emanated from the house. Local residents believed it to be a haunted dwelling. I merely chuckled and left, for I'm a screenwriter, having brought my family to this quiet town to pursue my craft in peace. That night, I opened my notebook to work late, only to suddenly discover a sinister message scrawled on the back cover: "Leave this house immediately."